Hello, everybody. This is Music Makers at the Keyboard, Book 1, Lesson 5. We're already in Lesson 5. That's amazing. I would like to go over the homework assignment again, and I do want to remind your parents that it is really important that your children get to the piano and play their music as often as possible, hopefully every day. And it's also marking off each task as they move along. I like to go through that and show you how it should look like. I'm going to skip over listening and writing for right now and go straight to the 5-finger basic warm-up that we learned today that's new. Very exciting. We need this warm-up in order to play Who's That? And so here's how it looks like. In my right hand, I'm in the key of D, and I'm going to sing Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, Fa, Mi, Re, Do, So, Do. Wow, I was not in the key. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, Fa, Mi, Re, Do, So, Do. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, Fa, Mi, Re, Do, So, Do. And they can add one chord. Now, it's very important, parents, that you are not coming there with your child and pointing to the keys on the piano. They need to sing the warm-up and figure out by singing them which keys to play. It's really important, this process. I know it seems a lot more work, and it is, but in the long run, your children will be able to play by ear and sound out melodies they hear in their ear on the piano. So they're singing Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, Fa, Mi, Re, Do, So, Do. And the same thing in the left hand. Now it says do it also in C. Since we started playing in the C major, we're shifting to major C. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, Fa, Mi, Re, Do, So, Do. And their singing will lead them to discover that they're not playing a black key doing this warm-up in the key of C. Now, some of the children are able to play the So, Fa, So, 5-7 chord, and I'm not sure if I covered that in class, but So, Fa, So, 5-7 chord. In the right hand, it's a little bit more trickier because they're playing their pinky and the fourth finger, which are not as strong. So, Fa, So, 5-7 chord. And that exercise, if they're ready, they can do Do, So, Do, one chord. So, Fa, So, 5-7 chord. Do, So, Do, one chord. So, Fa, So, 5-7 chord. And they can do that in the key of D. Do, So, Do, one chord. So, Fa, So, 5-7 chord. Do, So, Do, one chord. So, Fa, So, 5-7 chord. Please just remember, if they're not there yet and not ready to do that, don't stress out. Not important. We're going to learn this in the whole first year, these chords. So let's go to the Who Is That song that's in the key of D on the practice CD. And again, once they have figured that out in the key of D, I would like them to right away switch and see if they can transpose it into the key of C. All right, let's get started. So they're going to go through the 4-part keyboard song process on their practice CD. And this is the first time where we're noticing that the patterns on that CD are more like the puzzle pieces that actually make up the song at the end, where they have to add repeated notes. Because if you listen to the practice CD, it goes do, so, do, so, and then it goes re, mi, re, do, re, mi, re, do. But that part would be sung tapping at the window. So I talked to the children about this in class, and I said, can you discover what is different from that simple pattern that's on the CD compared to the actual song? And of course, when they're adding the words to the song, they will figure out that this part is tapping at the window. And I said, which notes are repeated? And they figured out it's re is twice. It's repeated. Re, re. And the same with me. Mi, mi, re, do. So we learned and discovered that as we went. Again, it's not tapping window, which would be the basic pattern on the CD. So there are discovering to add repeated notes. And then at the last pattern is tapping at the door. That would be in the pattern on the CD, re, mi, do. It's slightly different from the second pattern, which is tapping at the window. First of all, we're doing re, re, mi, mi, and then we're jumping right to do. Do, which is tapping at the door. Who's that tapping at the window? Who's that knocking at the door? Again, parents, this is for you to see and that you can learn this piece on the piano. Please do not show them this visual. Their ears are supposed to lead their fingers to the right keys while they're singing. All right, if you have any questions, let me know about this. Then we're moving on. If they want to, they can start playing that in a C major position. Just remember that version is not on the CD. And then they're moving right into Mouse Mousey and reviewing that piece. And they can also play the pull a card kind of game where they pull one of the the key cards and pulled C. So they're going Mouse Mousey in the housey, hurry, hurry do, for the kitty in the housey will be chasing you. Run! Or in D, Mouse Mousey in the house, etc. Same goes with Listen for Bells. And then we came to Stars Shining. Now there was something new added today. So we're going in the key of D. Again, then they can switch it to C. Star shining, number, tap your 1, tap your 2, tap your 3, tap your 4, tap your 5. Star shining by and by, by and by. Oh yes, by and by. Same in the left hand or in both, whatever they're comfortable. So instead of playing play your 1, play your 2, play your 3, play your 4, play your 5, we're doing it on the keyboard. Star shining, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Star shining by and by, by and by. Oh yes, by and by. good. All right, so that'll take care of that. And again, have your basket at home with your new card that goes in there today. And you can see how the song cards are all accumulating. We're getting more and more cards. These go in here. Then you're going straight to Kabalevsky, turn on the listening CD, take out your form game cards. We analyzed the game in class and learned the new word for rondo, which is a musical form, and it's the form is ABACA. I will repeat that again next week. Maybe they can remember that when you ask them. Then we're going to our listening assignment, going to track 4 on your practice CD. I would like them to review these cards. Once they've done and reviewed the cards, play them on a drum. You can play recognition games where they play a pattern on the drum without saying the syllables, and you get to guess which card they're playing. It's really fun. Then you get to go on page 18, where they're going to come up with their own composition. We talked about composition and what does composing mean. We talked about Dmitri Kabalevsky. I said, this is like you are now the composer. You're going to put your name on here and you are going to compose your own version of these cards. I would like them to use all 4 cards, but in the order that they choose. And what they do is they're going to first take out 4 cards and put them in the order, and they will tap them or play them on the drum and say them. And if they like it, I like them to copy them in here in the boxes. And once they've done that, I like them to perform them to you, and either by pointing, do, they, do, and so forth, or they can just simply play them on the drum, and they can say them and play them on the drum too. Lots of variety. I hope this will help for this week. Have fun at the piano, and I'll see you all next week.